Okay, in the last short little segment, my mic was muted because I'm an amateur at talking, apparently. When I use my piano setup, it's usually ready to go. Previously, I just called Children's Aid Toronto. As some of you might be aware, when I worked for the NDP, I discovered that they supported a therapy I'd never heard of called ABA. And because I listened very carefully to everyone, I learned very quickly that the Disability Committee had voted that that was child abuse. And Joel Harden, the disability critic, stopped them from meeting rather than reporting child abuse. And I ultimately reported everything I learned to everyone I could, and am continuing that process today because I just called the Toronto Children's Aid Society, and they said I should write them a written letter on Monday. Well, I'm going to do it on Monday because I'm giving the party one more day to talk to me. They have just received emails from me from probably every Ontario NDP address in existence and a few choice tweets, and I'm going to leave them this voicemail right now. So let's call the Ontario NDP, my former employer. Life is hard as a whistleblower, eh? 1-866, you can call them too, 390-6637. And if you haven't listened to Lulu's podcast yet, which you have to, otherwise you're ignoring child abuse, you'll get some of the details here. They're in the middle of their convention, so they're not going to answer. But hopefully they're all checking their email while they're in Niagara Falls, spending your donor money.
Democratic Party of Ontario. Our office hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah, we're too busy partying to talk to you.
If you know the extension of the person you
means.
wish to reach, you may dial it at any time. If your call is regarding political issues or casework, please call the appropriate member of provincial parliament. Otherwise, dial 3 to leave a message. Thank you. Hi, you've reached Bailey Sargent at the Ontario NDP. Leave a message including your name and number, and I or the appropriate person will get back to you as soon as possible. To dial another extension, press 1. To leave a voicemail, press 2, or simply stay on the line. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi there. As you're probably aware, the Disability Committee in, I believe it was 2022, ruled that ABA was child abuse, despite the NDP taking, money from the ABA lobby group, the OAC. And rather than doing the legal obligation of reporting child abuse, instead, the party via Joel Harden suppressed the Disability Committee from meeting during COVID, silencing this report. Later, the OAC sent false statistics to MPPs that said for your eyes only, and falsely stated that children do not experience PTSD as adults if they had ABA as children. That is patently untrue. As covered by your own in-house expert on your disability committee who went on the show Blueprints of Disruption to explain it all. You can see this all in the article, The NDP Supports Child Abuse, on Substack. And I've emailed every member of the party I can find today, tweeted at most of them, demanding a public statement on this. And if, you don't make one, my obligation to report child abuse is not satisfied. So I just spoke to Children's Aid Society today. They said, well, I'm just a weekend worker, call back on Monday. Truth never sleeps here. I don't know why only important things happen on Monday. They said I should write a letter to the director, a paper letter to the director of the Children's Aid Society of Toronto, Canada. I forget which address they gave me. That's what I'm doing on Monday if the NDP does not make a public statement acknowledging the harms of ABA, which it damn well knows because Lulu's explained it to you over and over again.